Good afternoon. My name is Naseem, and today I will be conducting a webinar on the major changes in the WebEHR. All right, so I'm going to go and just get started now. All right, on your GoToMeeting window on the top right corner, there will be a questions box. Any question that you might have, just please make sure you write all your questions in the box. And at the end of the session, we will be holding a Q&A, and all your questions will be answered. And right here, these are a few notable aspects about MTBC. MTBC was founded in 1999 and currently serves about 39 medical specialties within 42 different states, and also ranked in the Deloitte 500 company. And of course, MTBC is also SureScript certified solution provider, as well as listed on the NASDAQ. These are just a few different notable aspects. Okay, now the first change comes in under the WebEHR. It's mark a patient as inactive. Now in the WebEHR, in the patient search tab, you will be able to mark all your patients who are inactive. There's going to be an option where you can select them. So I'm going to take you to the next screen, next slide, right over here. Right under patient search, as I mentioned, there's going to be an option over here, as you can see, where it says inactive patient. You can just select that option. And once you select that option, right over here, there will be a color coding, which will indicate the status of those patients based on the inactive patients, as well as other patients that are listed over here in different colors. And of course, right here, it will show you a color coding right next to the patient's name, right where it says account number. All right, next change we have, it's in the chart amendments print. And of course, this is going to be under the chart. So over here, what was happening in the past, now under chart assessments, you were able to write your comments in the past as well. But those comments, the text was actually changing into a different format. So now whenever you type any sort of text, and whether it's caps locks or case sensitive, it will show up in the same exact format as you type it in your notes. So I'm going to show you in the next slide how it's going to appear. And plus, in your chart printouts, you will have an option of including or excluding your chart amendments. There's going to be an option of selecting the box or unchecking the box. All right, so right over here, as you can see in assessments. So once you open up the assessments window, there will be a comments box, as you can see right in this orange section right here. This is whenever you type in your comments, these comments will show up exactly as you type them in. So in the next slide, I'm going to show you the example. All right, just like so. So right under chart amendments in the assessment section, this is how it's going to appear the same way as you have wrote them in your chart assessment notes in the previous slide right over here. And over here in the top right corner, there will be an option of including or excluding your printout of your chart amendments. So if you want to go and just not have that appear in your notes, you can simply select or unselect the options. All right, next thing we have is called family history print. All right, so you will be able to check a box which is called no known history, and that of course will be under the family history section. And of course that will actually appear on your notes based on what you select from here. So on the next slide, as you can see, there's an example. Right over here under family history, all right, right where it says no available history, you can check the box. So as soon as you check the box, this will be reflected onto your notes. So just like so, as you can see where it says family history, it will be mentioning no history available. All right, next we have is called office test indexing. All right, so now in the EHR settings, you will be able to index or sequence the order of your office test. So if you want to actually change the order, you can do so from your EHR settings. All right, so once you go in your EHR settings, you will see the option over here. It's going to say office test setup. So right where it says indexing, you can actually change the order of these items. All right, so based on this, once you change the order, this will be reflected onto your office test. And in your office test, of course, they will be applied the same way as you have changed them from here. So on the next slide, you'll have a better understanding. All right, so just like this, it will be in the same order as you set over here from your settings. All right, so if you have any further questions or comments in the future, you can always contact MTBC at info@mtbc.com. As well as you can check this webinar out 1 week after the live broadcast, which will be by next Friday. This webinar will be available at www.mtbc.com/webinars.aspx. And plus, you can also contact tech support by phone, which is the number is 732-873-5133, extension 102. And now we're going to look at some questions. Okay, so I see that there are no questions at the moment. So if you still have any questions, feel free to write those questions on the questions box, and I will answer your questions promptly. Okay, I guess there are no questions at the time. So that pretty much concludes the webinar session. I want to thank you for your time. So now I'm going to go and just sign off. All right, thanks a lot once again.